Hello everyone, I want to make a few videos today, just a couple short videos to help you get started on editing your website if you choose to buy your domain name from one.com. Now, I'm not sponsoring this website, I'm not trying to plug them. It's just this website is one that I currently use for my own domain, and I found that starting up the website was incredibly confusing for me. And I looked up videos and tutorials online and I couldn't find anything, so I've decided to make a few right now to help anybody out who may be starting out with this website. So, first you need to buy your domain, make sure it's not taken, all that process. Uh, Hopefully, you've already started with all that. But let's get right into the web editing portion of your website. Okay, so when you attempt to log in, you're gonna see this control panel. This should look a little familiar to you. And most of you starting out will have one website, but if you do happen to have two or more, uh, depending on which website you're going to edit, it's going to be on this domain tab over here. I have two, DJ Revolution and Extreme Tile and About. So right now let's stick to this one. You're going to have one, so you shouldn't have to worry about that. You're going to click on this tab up here, Web Builder. This might look new to you. Don't focus on the other tabs, just this is where you're going to mainly use, always. And when you first start off, I already have a website we're working on here. This person has a DJ business, so they're working on this website. But for now, let's just use it as an example. When you first start off, you're going to have an option to choose templates. This person chose this background for their template. You're going to have a number of templates to choose from, but they're all pretty much the same. Let's just get into the basics of it. So first thing is there's two main editor tabs that you're going to be working on. Most of your work is going to be done here on the edit page. And when you have it on edit page, you're editing each individual page that you have selected. You can add more. You can remove some. But for this one, we have 5 pages. And the editing portion of the page is going to be done between these two barriers, down here and down here. All the pictures, text, graphics are going to be done in those two borders. Now the main difference between edit page and edit template is that the edit template only edits the top of the page, and it keeps the top the same regardless of what page you're on. So the top stays the same, DJ Revolution in the mix, and the bottom. Down here you may have other components. Let's see here, the component. You can add components yourself. We'll get into that later, but you might have a component for, a phone number, an email, your Facebook. Again, you can add more components, but we'll get into that later. But those are going to stay the same. Let's see. Test. Well, let's get into this now. In order to make your page taller or shorter, you're going to have to go to Edit Template. Put any kind of component down there, or one that already exists, and move it across the screen. See? Now this particular page, the contact page, is going to be this long. It's going to go this far down. Make it shorter, but just make sure you're stuck on the template. Again, the edit template is mainly for editing the top of the page and the bottom. Most of your work is going to be done on the edit page. And if you noticed, you can't edit the stuff on the template side from the edit page. I can't edit this up here or here. But all this stuff I can move around. do whatever I want. See? So that's a little basic video right now just to show you the difference between the two, edit template and edit page. There's a lot to go through, so let's take it one step at a time. That's mainly what you need to know between the two.